Hey brothers and sisters, it's your girl Jazz Success and I'm back with another video. Yes, it's your girl Jazz. And I had to dive into the fact that Safaree and Erica Mena are out of control. Let's get into it. For a long time, I tuned in to Love and Hip Hop to see what shenanigans Erica Mena was up to that week. At first, she was dating Rich Dollars for a while. That was a toxic relationship. Rich Dollars would get with these women and promise them a career. Rich Dollars promised Erica the sun, moon, and stars. Unfortunately, he was unable to deliver those things. So he promised Erica a career and all this and all that. And it was like, and he was just basically playing in her face. And then she jumped to dating a woman. So she went the bisexual route and started dating Sin Santana. I'm not going to lie, they kind of look like sisters when they got together. But anyways, Erica Mena herself has a few men that she's dated in the past, such as Shad Moss, aka Bow Wow. She tried to come in a relationship between DJ Envy and his wife. And then you have Safaree, Mr. Minaj. Okay, so he dated Nicki back in the day, like when Nicki's career first blew up. There's rumors that he ghostwrited for her. And we all know that relationship didn't go so well. When he dated Nicki, I cannot talk about Safaree without talking about Nicki. He basically, it's hard for a man to date a woman of power. And as far as power, I mean, she was running it, for the longest, for the female hip hop community. It was Nicki for a long time, post Little Kim and Foxy Brown and Eve. So I'll give her that. Nicki is the GOAT. She's definitely a GOAT in that arena. Nicki was getting to the bag, and with that being said, Safaree was a kept man, which in turn could make him feel insecure. But yeah, he was running around on Nicki. Did you ever hear her song? I'll try to post it up in the corner. It's about Safaree, the lyrics, it's very deep. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs from Nicki. It has Skylar. I don't know her last name. But anyways, it's a deep song, and she's talking about the things that Safaree had put her through. She said he had her to a point where she was popping pills in her mansion. So Safaree really put her through some stuff, and I think that kind of reflected upon, her choosing her husband. But I digress, so we'll move on from that. Being as though the fact that Erica Mena, she has a son from a previous relationship. She never raised her son. Her family, I believe her mom raised her son. So when she had her child with Safaree, that was basically her first child, okay? So
it's the best feeling, when you have children with somebody who, at the end of the day, it shouldn't even have happened, because I should have just noticed certain things when it came to parenting. When you're with someone for 3 years and they have a child, and you probably saw the child 3 to 4 times because the child was put off to go live with somebody else. And you kind of look past it when you don't have kids or you're not thinking about that. I never even was yo, why doesn't your son live here? And then when you finally get to have a conversation with the son and find out why, it's crazy. Imagine speaking to a child who's of age and knows what's going on. He's 16 years old. And he says, if I ever had to live with my mother, I would kill myself. I wouldn't make that up. You know?
So yeah, she has a track record. She's a live wire. She's slick at the mouth. Like, she really deserved to get slapped a couple times. So her and Safaree both, like you can tell they lack discernment. They lack the emotional intelligence. They don't communicate. And it was deemed to be toxic to begin with. Erica has said that Safaree was the one that pursued her for months and months and months. And being, and like experiencing somebody pursuing me and me rejecting them, and then I finally gave them a chance. Oh, I finally gave them a chance, and guess what they did? They played in my face. More than me dating somebody that I actually wanted off the get-go. So, you gotta have discernment when it comes to people that really chase you down. So, as far as Erica Mena and Safaree go, they were just destined for doom. Like, destined for doom. As far as she stating that Safaree chased her. At that point, he chased you and pursued you. It was just lust. He was lusting after you. He didn't genuinely want to. I think he's seen Erica as a prize. Let's look at it after he was rebounding after Nicki Minaj. And like, Nicki Minaj is way up here. So, I mean, Safaree might have seen her in videos and seen her on the arms of various other rappers or sports figures. Like, I don't know what it is about industry men, but they seem to date the same women. Like Drea, Amber Rose, Black China. It's like, as soon as they got that one initial celeb man, it's like they get passed around throughout the industry. And that is very, like, interesting to me, because I'm just, like, think to myself, like, why don't celebs and athletes date regular schmegular people? And when I say regular schmegular, I mean, like, lawyers, doctors, dentists, architects, It's like, it just seems like everybody in the industry gets passed around. But I digress. But, yes. Safaree, it was like he just seen Erica Mena as this prize. And, he proposed to her, they got married, and she quickly got pregnant with their daughter. And as I said before, her daughter is her first child, because she did not raise her son. So this is her first time having a child in her care. Erica's got married, and she's picturing this life with Safaree. Like, they got the big house, the picket fence, the dog, all that. She thought she was getting a family man. And meanwhile, Safaree's like, I didn't know it was going to be this hard, referring to parenting. Like, Safaree, how did you not know parenting was going to be this hard? Parenting, being a parent, is a 24/7, 365 job. When you're sick, when you're tired, when you seriously have no strength in your body, parenting, you're on call all the time as a parent. Let's just say that. You're on call. So, by Safaree saying I didn't realize it was going to be this hard, he wasn't ready for a child. And looking at that scene on Love and Hip Hop, when the daughter runs into, like, they're in the music room, and then their daughter runs into the guitar stand and falls over, and then Safaree, like, laughs, and then Erica doesn't really help the daughter either. She's too busy worried about Safaree's reaction. It was immature, on both their parts. Ridiculously immature. By that scene, I could tell that both of them were not ready for a child. Now, you would say Safaree definitely is not ready for a child. He wasn't ready to have kids. I'm not saying he's a deadbeat dad at all, which Erica Mena claims. But yeah. But when you have that first child, speaking of my experience, I wanted my baby dad around. I wanted to have that family, and I didn't get that. About 2 months after I had my son, my baby dad went to jail. So I was just thrown into this single parent position. And I think that Erica Mena was thrown into a single parent position and was like, wow, what am I supposed to do? And then she got pregnant with her son, and now she has these 2 kids, and Safaree's who knows where. And it's stressful. Being a single parent is stressful. She's a single parent to 2 toddlers. I mean, they're older now. Her daughter's older now, but so she basically had 2 young kids. And then she's stressing the fact that her husband isn't around. He's running around doing whatever he wants to do, living his best life. And I also think there's a hint of jealousy because Erica was a video vixen. She was always traveling, living her best life. And now she has these 2 kids and she can't come and go as she wants to. And at the same time, she's trying to start her acting career. That's a lot of pressure on a woman. Safaree really has Erica crashing out on him.
Childish, just like BS like that. So I'm like, okay. The next time I got my kids after that, before that, when I went and I was going to get a restraining order because, she's doing stuff like showing up in my crib, 5 o'clock in the morning, pulling out a ladder, hopping the fence.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Banging on my windows.
It's ridiculous. So then she files for divorce, which I don't blame her because Safaree was honestly doing the most. But now Safaree's exposing Erica, saying it's not what you think it is. I'm not a deadbeat dad. Safaree, you could tell Safaree and Erica are still... Safaree, stop clapping Erica's cheeks. You got this girl climbing the fence of your house at 5 a.m. Erica, stop letting Safaree clap your cheeks. You wanted a divorce, you got your divorce. Both of y'all 2 need to learn how to co-parent together. Take a deep breath and go on with your life. Because this is not healthy for your kids. Erica, stop putting hands on Safaree. I don't care. That's domestic violence. Either way, if a man puts his hands on a woman, that's domestic violence. If a woman puts hands on a man, that's domestic violence. And it's uncalled for. Y'all shouldn't be arguing in front of your kids. You're traumatizing your children. Some counseling would do both y'all great. And I could tell that Safaree hasn't had a strong male figure in his life because he wouldn't have did what he did to Nikki and he wouldn't have did what he did to Erica. And Erica, I don't know, you just need counseling all around, sis. Anger management will do you some good. Co-parenting is difficult, bro, but y'all gotta get it together for your kiddos, bro. I mean, why don't y'all go to some mediation, figure out a pickup place that you could pick up your kids, meet. I know me and my baby dad, we have a place where we meet to pick up our kids, pick up my daughter. And then or maybe have somebody that's an in-between person maybe pick up the kids for you so you don't have to be face to face with Safaree. But you know, you're gonna have to. There's birthday parties, there's graduations, there's life events. Y'all gotta figure this out. Stop running to the internet, snitching, tattletaling on each other, because y'all both in the wrong. Just do better, bro. Come on. Like, I hate to see black people crashing out like this, bro. Come on. I know Erica's not black, but yeah, stop dropping that N-word. All of us, we need to do better. Even me, I be saying the N-word left, or right. But I'm black. I can say that. But I noticed, like, when I say the N-word, other people feel like it's okay to say the N-word that shouldn't be saying the N-word. So if we're going to say somebody should stop saying the N-word, all of us should probably stop saying it. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up because I got to go to a cross-country meet. But, yeah. It's your girl, Jazz. Don't forget to always live in excess. Until next time, I love y'all. Mwah.